Good morning. My name is Kawaias Johnson. I am a 22-year-old young woman born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I graduated high school in 2017. I'm a current student at Oakland Community College. I was enrolled for dental hygiene as well as business administration. But somewhere along the line, I decided that dental was something that I was no longer interested in. So my mother last year suggested that I join the Grow Detroit's Young Talents program, but I just didn't have a clear understanding of exactly what I wanted to do. So I went through the program because there were a lot of options through there, and I decided that the Nursing Detroit Pre-Apprenticeship program was best for me. So I was able to be mentored by Miss Felicia and her staff during that time. And this was a company that saw potential in me that no one outside of my incredible parents has. So with the skills that I've learned from the Grow Detroit Young Talents program as well as Nursing Detroit, I've had the opportunity to gain employment at an entry-level position at a hospital where I get to learn from many hardworking professionals every day and get to see different positions that are possible for me to go into. And I'm just extremely grateful for the Grow Detroit's Young Talents program as well as Nursing Detroit's Pre-Apprenticeship program. And I'm grateful for them who've awarded me this opportunity.
Hello, everyone. Good morning and welcome. My name is Kayana Tate. I am a resident of Detroit. I'm a 12th grader at Michigan School for the Deaf. And I joined the program last year, GYT, because I went through the Michigan Works program. I really loved it. They brought interpreters in for me. And when I joined, the first thing I wanted to do was really work on a book. And I want to thank GYT and the program and all the support I've received to be able to print and disseminate my own book. So now I'm published. Now, one moment. I want to thank our council members. I want to give a special thanks Terri, who works at Detroit Employment Corporation, and the Detroit Community section, who is responsible for handling and monitoring the growth of Detroit talent. I encourage everyone to be a part of this program, and a special thanks to you, Terri. And now I'd like to introduce our mayor. Our mayor, Mike Duggan. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much to our students. We've got these young, talented people who go through this program, and then we tell them, come on out and be in front of TV cameras, and they just handle themselves so well. We're glad to be here today to announce that as of 9 o'clock this morning, or a few minutes ago, you can sign up for a summer job at Grow Detroit's Young Talent. We are going to hire 8,000 young people this year through our partnerships with just about every company in this town. This has just been a phenomenal initiative, and the support we've had from our philanthropic partners has been terrific. When we started this off, we could never have imagined the size of this. In 2015, General Motors ran a program, DTE ran a program, I had a program I started at DMC, Kellogg and Skillman were funding some little programs, and we said, what if we brought it together? Because right now, if somebody's looking for a summer job, they had to navigate each individual company and apply. We said, what if we created a simple program for the whole city where every employer came in and our young people could apply and get a choice of a lot of employers, a lot of opportunities. The older they are, the more advanced the options they're getting. And one of the leaders from the beginning was Dave Meter, a vice president at DTE, who was a champion for saying, let's not run our own programs, let's build this together. And he's a critical part of how we got to 8,000. He's retiring this year, so I want to do a special thank you to Dave for all that he has done. There are two aspects of our website that are open. One is if you are a student, you're between 14 and 24 and you want a job this summer, they're typically 20-hour-a-week jobs. You click on decide to be an applicant. We also can always use more companies, and so if you're an employer, you can also go to the same website and just click on the employer link. It is the easiest website that you could have, and the impact on this city is almost indescribable. As we go through, we see folks, usually it's a white t-shirt. Are you guys white again this year? Terri, did we make a decision? Yes. It is. So you see our young people, what is that? Gray t-shirts. You'll see them all across the city this summer with our young people going to work, but I really understood the impact. We had 2,000 students, and we kept growing and kept growing. We used to have to open this registration on a Saturday, and we'd open at rec centers and churches, and we'd put out 15 or 20 computer locations, and I would go out, and it would open Saturday morning in February at 9. At 8 a.m., there'd be a line, a block long at the sites, with our young people, with their parents or their grandparents standing in line because they were so anxious to be included in the job. And I think 2016, I went into one of the sites, and we had like 200 people sitting in a waiting room waiting to get to the computer terminals. And I said, we got to do something about this. They're going to be here for a couple of hours. And one of the Grow Detroit Young Talent people said to me, well, you know, we launched a new mobile app this year, but I don't know if they'll really be able to use it. I said, well, why don't you go talk to the folks in the waiting room, and even if 10% of them can use it, at least they don't have to wait in line. So I watched as the staff person went and said, okay, if you don't want to wait, we have a mobile app, and it's a little complicated. I watched 200 teenagers promptly open their smartphones, show their parents how to do it. 15 minutes later, they were all enrolled, and the room was empty. And as you'll find as the employers who participate in this, you learn more from the young people than the young people learn from you. We no longer have to have lines on Saturday mornings. Everybody can go to their smartphone right now, open up and have an experience. And for the companies, I'd say I have not had a company who hired our young people over summer who didn't say, I was very impressed. It was a great program, and every year we get more and more folks to do it. So more than 50,000 Detroiters have come through the summer jobs programs at Grow Detroit Young Talent over the last 8 years. And we're going to have another great summer this summer. So go to gdyt.org and sign up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Our next speaker, Mrs. Terri Weems, who is at DSC, who is the president of Detroit Employment Solutions Corporation at the City of Detroit's Workforce Agency and DESC. DESC is responsible for managing and overseeing every aspect of Grow Detroit. Grow Detroit's young youth talent. Ms. Weems.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for bringing this program together. Since 2015, over 55,000 young people have had an opportunity to go through Grow Detroit's Young Talent program. And this year, we're looking very much forward to topping 60,000 youth. The GDYT experience makes a difference for our young people. And if you don't believe me, just take a look at the MCs that are running this program today. Kayana is a young person who went through our virtual entrepreneurship program. She won our Shark Tank competition, and she went on to publish a book. Very, very proud of her. Kawaisis went through our nursing Detroit industry-led training and is now permanently employed at Beaumont. We couldn't be more proud of these young people. We also have outside validation from our partnership with U of M Policy Lab, which provides that, did a study, and we know that our students who go through GDYT are more likely to have improved attendance, they're more likely to take college standardized testing, and they're more likely to graduate. Detroit's program is stellar. We were the first summer employment program in the nation to build formal workplace resiliency training into our curriculum. So that's conflict resolution and industry-led training, industry-recognized credentials, and advanced problem solving. When the pandemic hit, we were also among a few cities who continued their program. And not only did we continue it, but we enhanced our program. We enhanced it to include financial literacy. As a CPA, that is a subject area of real passion for me. We improved our financial literacy and provided that to our students. And this year, we're taking it even a step further by partnering with City for Financial Empowerment and the Financial Empowerment Center to provide one-on-one counseling, one-on-one professional counseling advice to our students so that they can be helped with debt, building credit, and also better money management and budgeting. Very, very excited about that. Nearly half of our youth participate in career pathway internships, industry-led training, and also pre-apprenticeships. These are designed to provide professional exposure and also credential attainment. New this year is our Career Pathways Plus initiative, which helps to recruit, screen, and match students to special programs designed to prepare youth for occupations and more especially jobs and permanent employment. We're very excited today to have Dannis Mitchell from Barton Malow and Jayme Powell from Quicken Loans, who are representing the first two companies in the Career Pathways pilot. They offer stellar examples of youth-focused programs designed to expose young people to jobs, the skills necessary for success, and the employment forecast for occupations within those industries. Our annual improvements, like the Career Pathways Plus initiative and our financial literacy coaching, are what make GDYT unique. And we'll continue to improve upon our program year after year with innovations that help to bring the best insights to our young people so that they can make the best decisions about their career choices. We're so happy for youth to take part in this opportunity, and we look forward to the support of the people in this room and the people watching virtually to help take part in providing those opportunities for our students. So if you're an employer, please, please employ a Detroit youth this summer. If you can't hire a person, sponsor their wages. You can make a difference in a young person's life. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to our MCs. Thank you.
So thank you for that, Ms. Weems. Our next speaker comes to us from an organization that has been a key multi-supporter of Grow Detroit's Young Talent and has been providing support for digital, occupational, and vocational training across a range of high-growth industries. And so please welcome the Director of Education and Employment from Rocket Community Fund, Jayme Powell.
Thank you so much, Kawais, for the warm introduction. It's an honor to be here this morning representing the tremendous partnership between the Rocket Community Fund, Rocket Companies, and Grow Detroit's Young Talent. Mayor Duggan, thank you for your continued commitment to this great program, providing thousands of young Detroiters with meaningful career education and work experiences that may forever impact their lives. Work experiences that don't just put money in pockets, but ones that really allow our young people to explore viable career pathways and build really tremendous skills and relationships that they can carry forward into their futures. Hopefully one day, a future with rocket companies. Now, Mayor Duggan, you may not know this, but I started this journey with you 8 years ago as a nonprofit employer, serving about 100 youth across Cody, Osborne, Denby, and East English Village Preparatory Academy. And here we are, 8 years later, more intentional and collaborative than ever. Together, we're able to serve over 8,000 young people driving summer youth employment. At the Rocket Community Fund, we're committed to supporting inclusive, thriving, and resilient communities by making data-driven investments in housing, employment, and public life. And I am so proud to be leading our education and employment team, where we aim to advance career education and the digital systems that really support residents holistically, driving opportunity to build agency and wealth. And through our partnership with Grow Detroit Young Talent, we're not only able to provide internships across rocket companies, but we're able to build meaningful relationships with organizations like the Boys and Girls Club and Wayne State University to deliver industry-guided skills training, while also supporting the virtual platforms that enable thousands of young Detroiters to learn and earn from home at a time that it's needed more than ever. Last year, our organization's founders, Dan and Jennifer Gilbert, made a $500 million commitment to driving equity and opportunity across the city. And it's with partnerships and programs like Grow Detroit's Young Talent that we can continue to share this vision for our great city. It's critical that we, the collective we, remain committed to providing these work experiences that shape our future workforce and economy. Aligned with our For More Than Profit mission, we are always looking for ways to improve not just our business, but our role in the community. And it's with feedback from our GDYT interns that we're actually able to make these improvements, from everything from leadership development to hiring. I can only hope that our interns learn as much from us as we learn from them. Our youth are smart, curious, capable, and ready to take on the world. Thank you, Mayor Duggan, the GDYT team, and everyone here today for supporting our young people across the city. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Powell. Our next speaker is another Detroit business, a Detroit-based business that supports GDYT, and has been providing opportunities for many years with career training, they have supported our youth in building our individuals, building our youth, and building the community of our youth, finding their understanding of what they want for their careers. Dannis. Dannis Mitchell.
Good morning, and thank you so much. On behalf of Barton Malow, we are truly honored to be a supporter of the GDYT program. Mayor Duggan, thank you for your leadership and vision in organizing this type of program. And I love to tell the story behind our involvement. Many years ago, at the beginning of the program, we were asked to provide support, and I was actually working on the Little Caesars Arena at the time. And the amount of young people that we were able to identify very quickly and provide an experience for was phenomenal. And that was 8 years ago. So if you think about the level of coordination that has evolved since then and the level of employers, we've all learned in this process. We've all grown together. And as part of that, we've made some substantial investments in our youth. I'm a Detroit native. I love my city. And I love to speak about the program nationally. And that's because it's something that people don't really give Detroit the credit for, the level of leadership that we have here and the investment in our young people. So as an employer, of the skilled trades. We make sure at Barton Malow that we invest in our people, projects, and communities. And this experience that we've had along the way, and I'm sure we will all continue to grow as the program grows as well, but it's something that really, in my mind, it takes a village. And when we collectively provide that investment together, we've been able to have such a greater impact. One of the young ladies that started in the program with me 8 years ago, she started out the first year, and then she wanted to come back the second year. And this young lady was so dynamic to where I said, hey, when you graduate from college, you don't have to go into the skilled trades, but we will have a job for you here at Barton Malow. And as an employer, when you have these experiences, you touch this young person for such a short amount of time. Those 6 weeks fly by. You don't know the impact that you're having on someone's life. Now this young lady works for me full time. She's on the team. She supports our implementation of our GDYT youth through the Barton Malow Boot Camp, which is our pre-apprenticeship program. GDYT serves as the feeder for that program every year. And the experience, again, that someone who's gone through the program now can actually touch others and bring them into the program and give her experience. And it's something that really just warms not just my heart, but the executive leadership team at Barton Malow. So we want to, again, we will continue to support the program, and we just want to say thank you for allowing the construction industry to be a part of this process.
Thank you for that, Ms. Mitchell. Our final speaker today comes from a corporation that has been one of the most visibly involved with GDYT. Until the COVID pandemic, they had hosted these annual kickoff events at their Detroit headquarters, and their support remains strong as ever. Please welcome DTE Energy's Vice President of Human Resources and Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer, Diane Antishin.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mayor Duggan. Good morning, GDYT staff. I'm really excited and grateful to be here at the kickoff of what will be undoubtedly another fantastic year for Detroit's youth. At DTE Energy, we're very proud and very pleased to be running continuously one of the largest youth employment programs in the city and as well in the state. This year in 2022, we expect to host a total of 1,400 students, either directly or through our partnership with GDYT. We believe in summer youth programs, providing young people an opportunity to explore careers, to get mentorship and support as they make those career decisions. And for me, as an HR talent leader in the organization, I get to have a fresh talent pipeline every year with a real interest in becoming part of a growing and transforming energy industry. We've been involved in summer youth programs going back all the way to 2010, 2011, and then the partnership with GDYT. We've invested over $12 million in youth employment programs over those years, and $9 million directly in the state of Michigan. And our commitment this year is for another $1 million. We believe in these youth programs because of, again, the opportunity that it provides young people, but as the mayor said as well, the opportunity to see that young talent grow and flourish within your organization and get that early jump on that talent pipeline. You know, in my organization, we've seen the stories, the countless stories of young people growing, thriving, and succeeding. And one of the stories that's kind of near and dear to my heart is the story of Elea Martin, who came to us through GDYT about 3 years ago as she was graduating from Cass Tech High School. And she started in our gas organization, learning our gas business, and quickly became, just a super rock star in the organization. She was heading off to the University of Michigan to study psychology, where she still is today. But her studies in psychology have now had her come over to our HR organization, where she's a co-op student. So she's year-round now and helping our co-op our HR organization through her co-op internship. These stories of young people finding their career paths, finding the opportunity to link up with mentors, to learn more about career opportunities are absolutely vital. So with that, I just want to thank again GDYT for having the backbone infrastructure to make all of this happen for youth and for companies in our region, because we know that that's the key to a thriving Detroit and a thriving Michigan. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Ms. Antishin. I'd like to thank you all for attending and watching today. And please remember that the GDYT registration portal is now open at gdyt.org. So if you're interested, please go ahead and sign up soon. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to everyone who has come out. Are there any questions regarding, if there are any questions, we'll have the mayor. Our media, if there are any questions from in the media, now's the time. And we want to thank you for your attention today. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our MCs. You guys did a beautiful job. We're very proud of you. If there are any questions, I'd be happy to take them. Seeing no questions, thank you. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you.